Hello, welcome to Asian Petrol. It is October 22nd here in Korea. It's about 7 p.m. close to. Today we have Sonata Turbo. Hyundai is actually calling it Sonata Sensuous. We showed you regular Sonata with 2-liter gasoline engine, and then we showed you hybrid, and then this is actually the turbo. It's got 1.6-liter turbo. It produces about 180 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque, and it's made it to 8-speed automatic, and power is sent through all front wheels. And I just shot the daytime review, and I also wanted to give you a night review of this. Alright guys, before we begin, please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Alright, looks pretty similar from the outside. It still has that very distinctive DRL full LED headlamp system. On those two outer side is for the headlamp, and on the inside too is for the high beam. And it's got new grille. I'll show you. Hyundai is calling in this parametric jewel. I'm not really sure what they mean. Looks like they're saying they cut out like a beautiful jewel like this. It's actually made out of, I will post some pictures on this. It's actually made out of high glossy black materials. Looking like this. Radar sensor for the adaptive cruise control, and on the bottom there's also air intake, air curtains on each side, and air duct at the end of bumper. So other than that, it looks pretty similar from the front. So guys, let me know what do you think about the new grille design. I personally like the hybrid grille the most, but yeah, so I'm curious what you guys think about it. Actually, Hyundai introduced this turbo September here in Korea. Our tester is wearing 235, 45, 18 on front and back. Actually, the wheel design hasn't changed. They're still using the same inspiration rims. They're P0s, pretty nice. It drives really nice. It provides lots of grip, and was awesome. One other thing is that they used a blacked out side mirror just for the turbo. And if we move to the back, I know it's gonna upset many of you guys, but it's got single exhaust on the right side. It's got dual tip, but it's only on the right side. So and also I'm gonna post some pictures, but they have diffuser at the rear. Okay, so other than that, it looks pretty similar because they're not even putting turbo signs or emblems, anything like that. So this looks like any other Sonata. So trunk space is very same. I'll post some pictures, but looks very same to the other 2-liter gasoline engine. No spare tire for Korean market, just mobility kits. And we only have a ski-through. Unfortunately, the second row does not fold. Okay. Let me also show you the second row seats. Second row seat is very same. It also got the manual but sunshade for the sides. Very nice. 2-stage heated seats. Window goes down like that much, so it's pretty nice. I really like the cloth they made for the on the ceilings. Pretty nice. Our tester also has panoramic moonroof. It opens like halfway, so it's very nice. So yeah guys, it's already autumn. And very cushy armrest with 2 cup holders. You see it. Air vents for the second row passengers, 1 USB charging ports, and walk-in device for the lazy people like me. Mat pockets, very nice. And like I said, ski through back here. And what else? Looks pretty same. There's also motorized sunshade back here. So why don't we move to the front, because we showed you many times about the interior, And I'm not really sure if you can see that mood lamp there, but it's right there. Do you see it? Because for some reason my GoPro doesn't pick it up, so it's right there under the dashboard and on the door trims. It's only on the first row seats, not on the second row seats. Okay, so let's move to the front and also show you the front. Okay. Okay. So this is what the interior looks like. Starting from the steering wheel, I think it's got a little bit thicker steering wheel, but shape-wise it looks pretty much the same. It's got the command and media control on the left, and you know, adaptive cruise control, and you know, what do you call this? Lane keep assist on this right side. Still has same awesome looking 12.3 gauge cluster on the left and 10.25 inch infotainment screen on the right. So you know, I don't think there's anything particular special about this turbo interior. It looks like they have used same interior, but nonetheless it's very nice. It's got 2 memory seats on the left, Bose sound system, 12 speakers, sounds really awesome. Let me just
SBS 캠페인 맑은
sounds really crisp, I think.
어느 작가의 경험.
So if you like classic, if you like pop, I cannot really play too much because, you know, I don't want to get trouble for the copyrights. Okay, so it's got air cleaning mode right there. I don't know, I'm not sure if you can see it. Heated steering wheel, of course heated and ventilation seats, 3-stage for the both sides here, and you have USB charging ports, 2 of them, 12-volt charging. This one's fast charging, and this is for your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Supports both of them. And Hyundai even gave us this card. You can use this as a card. You can open up and also start the car and drive it. So wireless charging pad here. Right there, works like that. If you open your door, it will not work. Okay, so I don't know why they made it like that. So, and what else? Same key, lock, unlock, trunk. This is for the horn, panic button, and let me also show you this momentarily. You can move this park assist. You can move the car just straight. Take it out from the tight spots, and that's for the startup. So, oh, and one more thing I have to mention is that for the Sonata Turbo, they have used pair glasses for the first row passengers side windows, so it goes all the way, and it's really quieter compared to the regular guy. I will show you when we get to the freeway pretty soon. Okay. So I'm not really sure if I picked up the moon lamp here, but that's actually under here and under here. So maybe I'll take some pictures pretty soon, so in case I miss it. You know, and there's lots of things you can do. Oh, sorry. The lights, ambient light, you can choose the brightness and all the colors. So red seems to be picked up nicely, so I chose that one. Okay, so let me show you what else. Park assist feature. I don't think I ever showed you through the night review, so let me just do that. You can just lock your car and start the car with the remote and press on the button, and he will drive for you. So like, let's say in case you parked your car at the mall and somebody parked really close to you, right? Then you can take it out and you can also move it forward. And let's say somebody, you know, accidentally steps forward, and then the Sonata will apply brakes for you. So that's really nice. I just wanted to show you at night. And it's reading the lines, so it's also steering itself, you see, but it didn't read it correctly because it's night, and I kind of parked it wrong. So, but you can also press it and it will shut off the engine and also apply the electric brakes for you. So that's a really awesome feature, you know. I don't know, this is still Sonata. It's a family sedan from Sonata, and I'm quite surprised, you know, they really apply this kind of technology to Sonata, and it's a very nice thing. Okay, so that's the actually intro. Did you see that? You know, I really kind of wanted to show you these kind of stuff at through the night review, okay? So it's just saying, you know, put the card for the high-pass system. I don't know if you guys have it. It's kind of like a, you know, NFC toll-free system that we have it in Korea. Okay, so let's go for a drive, okay, guys? All right, guys, let's go for a drive. And I wanted to show you something very cool. New Sonatas will never let you depart if you don't wear your seat belts. See right now? It will not let you depart. So that's a very nice thing. Always put your seatbelt on, buckle up before you leave, okay? So I think that's also another cool feature they made, Hyundai made to Sonata, you know. So drivers will always have to wear the seatbelt, okay? So, and let me just show you the each of the headlamp system. This is actually DRL. This is headlamp, and this is high beam, turn signal, okay? So, and we still have that blind spot monitoring system on each side. It also has a surround view monitor. You can also choose the angle. It's got really great camera. It's really dark here, so we can't see it, but if you see it in the morning or something like that, it will also show you the lanes, so it's that accurate. So, okay, now let's go for a drive. Like I mentioned, this guy is called Sonata Sensuous or Turbo here in Korea, released here in this September. So I know you guys are waiting for your turbos, hybrid, and even 2-liter Sonata. So hope you guys get it soon. So let me just pay. Give me a second here. Okay, now let's go for a drive. What do I think about the visibility? Well, it's exactly same as the other Sonatas. It's got little window by the A-pillar. I wish the side mirrors were a little bit bigger, but it's okay. It's not bad. And it's got big windows all around, so it's actually very pleasant to drive, you know. I drive SUV, you know, SUV tend to sit upward, but you know, this Sonata doesn't have that. Rather, you feel like you're sitting inside of the tub, so I guess you can feel a little bit more secure. But nowadays, you know, SUVs are hot. But this Sonata is very pleasant to drive overall. And you know, the 12.3 gauge cluster and 10.25-inch infotainment screen is very easy on your eyes even at night. So I do really like that. And so what about this turbo? It's got something called CVVD. That was just cross traffic alert right there. And that's a stinger. Wow. So the 1.6-liter turbocharged gasoline has something called CVVD. It actually stands for Continuous Variable Valve Duration, which combines technology of CVVT, variable timing, and CVVL, which stands for Variable Lift, to give you more power while, you know, maintaining higher efficiency. This guy makes about 180 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. And one nice thing is that because it's turbocharged, its peak torque starts as early as 1500, so this guy can actually pull you quite nicer compared to the regular 2-liter Sonata. That was just in regular mode. We'll soon change it to sports mode. So if you see at bottom here, there's also auto hold, and it also has auto start and stop functionality to save fuel for you guys, and you can certainly feel it when engine kicks in. You know, rather I like the Sonata Hybrid. It was very, very smooth. So compare this to Sonata Hybrid, you know, you can really certainly feel it. And there's also a lead car departure warning. We'll show you pretty soon if you're, let's say you're texting and stuff like that. If the lead car departs, and it'll show you lead vehicle is driving away. So, you know, you guys not supposed to text while you drive, but the Sonata will let you know if you know, don't notice it, okay? So this turbo has a rec type electric steering system. Regular guy has a column type. So this guy felt very sharp and stable. You know, I test drove this car, you know, shot the review and during the day, and it felt very sharper. You know, but in low speed, it's very easy to drive, and we're gonna go for high-speed driving pretty soon. And when you drive fast, it becomes quite heavy and stable. So I like that. And you know, electric steering system is, you know, required, essential for all these ADAS driving aids. So you're gonna have to get used to it. And Hyundai has been, you know, they have been doing this quite a long time, and you know, they're getting it pretty right. It's very easy to drive, and when you drive hard, it even handles pretty nice. Okay, now I'm gonna set the speed to legal speed limit, and now the Sonata will drive itself. Right now we have quite a curvy road ahead, and does a very good job steering itself and keeping the safe distance with the car in front. Okay, so you can also change the so like I said, it will ask you to put your hand back on the steering wheel time to time. You can also change the length, the distance with the car in front. So very nice. Now I'm going to change the drive mode to sports. It's going to change the layout, and it will change the shifting point. It will hold gears longer, and also change the throttle response. Okay, so now let's see what it can do. So it's got only 1.6 liter turbocharged gasoline engine, so it doesn't make any loud noises. I don't think they have put any sound generator, but you know, it drives quite much better compared to the 2-liter gasoline engine. Although this guy makes only 180 horsepower, which is 20 more horsepower compared to 2-liter gasoline engine, and about 50 pound-feet more torque compared to the regular 2-liter. But you know, maybe it's the CVVD valve duration technology. You feel less stressed out. The engine feels more eagerly climbing up the RPM, and it just feels less stressed even when you're going up the hill. So, and I really do love the 8-speed automatic. Really shifts much quicker compared to the regular 6-speed from the regular Sonata. Now look at that. Just shifts very nicely. And like I said, it's got pair glasses on for the first row passengers, so in terms of the noise, they really got it better this time. I sat in the back seat. It's kind of louder, but for the first row passengers, the noise level has been improved a lot, so that's something I really like. like I said, I really do like the powertrain, how it behaves, how it interacts with these 8-speed automatic. And many people, we also have a shift-by-wire system here, and many also ask me, you know, what happens if you press wrong buttons. Right now we're cruising on the highway, and let's try to press the R or P. So it doesn't work. If you do press N, it will go into the neutral, but it will not go into park or reverse or anything like that. So that's something very nice. And the steering wheel feels very nice too. It's got rack type steering system, and it feels very stable on high speed. Is there turbo lag? Well, not much though. I mean, this 1.6 liter is very doesn't have much lag, so that's something very nice. And if you see, the RPM gauge kind of goes counterclockwise, and I don't like that. I'm not sure why Hyundai had to make it like that. So this guy has a 1.6 liter turbocharged gasoline engine, and the boost doesn't come out at once, you know. Now that's a lane keep assist. You know, it kind of gradually comes, the boost comes gradually all the way from the low RPM to higher RPM. So it's actually very easy to manage, and actually Hyundai sets up their turbo boost in this way. So, but I think I like it that way because, you know, it's easier to manage, and you get the benefit of the turbo boost from the low speed to all the way to the higher RPM. Not sure if you just heard it, but this 1.6 liter kind of will even peel out. So this Sonata Turbo feels very stable even on high speed. If you do really go fast, yes, you can feel the wind noise coming from the bottom and around the windshield, but you know, it's pretty adequate, I think, for the family sedan of this size. And I really do like the 8-speed automatic from this turbo. When I drove the regular Sonata, you know, the 6-speed was okay, but you know, it wasn't really reacting fast like this guy. This one is really, it's eager to shift quickly, and it does deliver quick shifting, and it's quite smooth too. So, you know, I have zero complaint about the 1.6 liter turbocharged gasoline engine and also 8-speed automatic. I think they really made a good combination. It's a really nice system. And if you say, you know, I think many of you will complain that this guy doesn't have 2-liter turbocharged gasoline engine, but let's wait for the you know, N-line, which will most likely feature 2.5 liter turbocharged gasoline engine. I think this Sonata Sensuous or Sonata Turbo should be considered as another powertrain option rather than the special edition. Well, I think Hyundai is going to do that with N-line or even Sonata N if they do make it in the future. So, you know, this 1.6 liter was actually faster on the acceleration and also returned better fuel economy compared to 2-liter gasoline engine. So, you know, it just drives much better and it's quieter, it's more fuel efficient. So, you know, if I have to choose between regular 2-liter gasoline engine and, you know, this 1.6 liter, then I will choose this 1.6 liter over the regular 2-liter gasoline engine. I know you guys will be getting 2.5 liter gasoline engine. Lucky you guys, because that engine is very quite nice, nicer compared to 2-liter gasoline engine. And price wise, no international pricing has been given yet, But I can tell you this, here in Korea, Hyundai's charging, direct conversion, Hyundai's charging this turbo about $1,400 more compared to regular 2-liter gasoline engine. And if you think about it, well, I think it's worth the money. You're getting a turbocharged gasoline engine, 8-speed automatic, different suspension tuning. This guy really handles much better compared to the regular Sonata. So in terms of like that. But if you ask me, what is my pick among 3 Sonatas, this guy, hybrid and 2-liter gasoline engine, I would personally choose hybrid myself, because it's just so much smoother, quieter, and also that 38 kilowatt motor just pushes the car very nicely off the line, and I think it's one of the best Hyundais I ever driven recently, so that's really nice. That's what Genesis G90 looks like at the night, guys. Okay. All right, this has been another night drive with Sonata Turbo or Sensuous here in Korea, and this really seems like another nice powertrain option. This 1.6-liter turbo is very eager to drive fast, and also this 8-speed automatic is very, very lovely to drive. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and please do support us by subscribing to our channel, and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Thank you guys. Good night.